What's good, collective? Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another pick a card reading with me today. Um, I know I've been gone for a little minute, but I've learned to not feel guilty for taking little breaks from the readings because this is really heavy work, and us readers and energy workers, we should be prioritizing our own health, especially physical, mental, and energetic health. Um, but yeah, I'm back. Hope y'all had a great holiday season and a happy new year. And I hope that y'all are ready for a great and amazing and abundant year for 2025. Um, so, to go along with this new year, I will be offering a giveaway for a free reading to Spirit. I was going to do two people, but Spirit's like three because I was about to do two, but then my finger kind of went up. So, Spirit wants me to do three. I'm going to give three free readings to three people, three subscribers here, um, to be entered into the reading giveaway. And by the way, this reading is any reading on in my Etsy shop. You can choose one, any of those readings, and I'll also offer a um, reading for a year prediction for you. So just a prediction of how the year 2025 will be for you. Um, yeah, those are always good as well. But to be entered into this giveaway, subscribe, like this video, and then in the comment section below will be a pinned comment to talk a little bit more about the giveaway. And all you have to do there is comment is or reply to that pinned comment. So subscribe, like this video, and then reply to the pinned comment in the comment section, and you will be entered. I think I will do it for a week, so I will select winners next week, just to give people a chance to have the opportunity to do it or to enter. But yeah, I think I'm done blabbing. So please, if you like to be entered into the giveaway, make sure you follow those three things, and you will be entered. Um, Again, I will be giving away a free one of my Etsy readings for free to the top three people. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing well, doing great. I have quite a bit of plans for my business, or to at least get my business back up and running this year. So um, I'm really excited about that this year. Again, I hope y'all are doing good, staying blessed, staying safe out here. Um, but just getting into the reading today. Today is just going to be about, what possibilities will 2025 bring for you. So just a nice prediction video for y'all. Three groups here. Group number one here with this pink marker. Group number two here with this purple marker. And group three here with this yellow marker. Um, Feel free to choose more than one group if you feel called to do so. But just make sure you're choosing with your intuition, so that way you're choosing the group that will resonate with you the best. Um, Again, group one, group two, group three. When you are ready to go to your reading, check out the description box below and the timestamps to your specific group will be in there. But again, group one, group two, group three. I will see you all at your designated reading. Peace out. What's good, group number one? For those of you who are drawn to this pink marker here, this is going to be y'all's reading today. I'm going to be looking into the year 2025 for you. Just remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, Again, feel free to choose more than one group if you feel called to do so. And if you would like a reading that's more specific, and personal to you, check out my Etsy shop. The link is in my description box below, and you can book your personal private reading with me on there. So let's go ahead and hop in these messages. Oops. So this is for group number one, spirit guys. Group number one. What's the overall theme for group number one for the year 2025? This year of 2025, this new year. For group number one, what's the overall theme? I'm seeing the number 6. I'm also seeing the letter S. So those can be significant to you this year. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. What's here at the bottom? Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Not so bad. So you got Dark Night of the Soul, card 42, and 4 and 2 adds together to be 6. Then it says you are in the midst of a spiritual awakening. Then you got card 17 with nourishment, and it says you are being asked to take time out for self care. Okay, and then here at the bottom of the deck, you have wishful thinking. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. So I'm picking up kind of an overall theme for you for the year of 2025 is personal development and personal growth. Um, and that's not to say that you haven't already been doing that. I feel like vast majority of you, you've already been in this like self discovery. I feel like you've been more of an energy of self discovery, kind of discovering certain things about yourself over the past year or year or two. Kind of again like self discovery, discovering about yourself, self love, doing the shadow work, that whole shebang. But it's like now you're at this point in your journey to where you've learned a lot about yourself. You've discovered a lot about yourself. Um, and now this year is about you kind of growing or building on that. It's like you've found your foundation, and it's like now you're starting to place the bricks in places where it's meant to be. So again, this year for you is about personal growth and personal development. So again, you're kind of taking these things that you've learned about yourself, and I'm picking up like very specific things, especially regarding your career is what I'm picking up, and also your home life and your social life. Um, but again, you've discovered a lot of things about yourself, but now you're starting to, with nourishment here, you're starting to kind of water those plants. I'm seeing Seven of Pentacles in my mind's eye, so it's like you're watering these plants and you're growing it this year, um, which is really great energy. Like that's really beautiful energy to be in, because it's like you've done the really big hard work. Like you've done the big work. You've done that. But again, now is more so of a time for you to build on that a little bit more. You've discovered that you are a really good leader. Okay, cool. You're a really good leader. How can you grow as a leader? What are some skills? What are some leadership skills that you want to build on? What are some, like, where do you see yourself as a leader? What does leadership look like for you with this Dark Night of the Soul energy? So, again, it's like, and I've repeated this before, but like, again, you've learned this thing about yourself, but now it's like, okay, I want to delve deeper into this. Or I'm really good at making, or I'm really good at pottery. Okay, cool. You're good at pottery. Now, what are you going to do with that skill? Are you going to make a business out of it? Are you just doing this for fun? Are there more skills within pottery that you would like to learn about? I have no idea anything about pottery, but like, is there something more um, in that, hobby that you would like to build more on? And I see this, um, so I see many of you like you're putting definitely a big focus on your career and finances this year. It feels very much of a year of really in your bag, like really, really in your bag this year, which is great to see. But just remember to take care of yourself. Growth is not always a comfortable thing. In fact, growth is supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to push you out of your comfort zone in order for you to grow. And because you'll be doing a lot of growing this year, your body, your physical body may be a little like, um, may grow a little tired. So definitely make sure you are pouring into yourself this year, especially physically and energetically. So again, the number six could be significant for you. The number eight can be significant, or 17, or 42. 63 can be significant, or nine. I believe, yeah, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this year's the number is um, year of nine, the number nine. Let's get some tarot cards here. What can we look forward to this year? This came out in reverse. So you got Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, again, it's like you have built this really strong foundation. Um, but it's like now you're starting to build your house on top of that. You're starting to build, I just heard empire. You're starting to build your empire on top of that. Got Three of Cups in reverse. So plenty of celebration this year as well. Another bit of advice too, something about overindulgence, which could Three of Cups and talk about that as well. So make sure you're not overindulging this year, and this could be a lot of things. So again, take what resonates. You know yourself better than I know you. So again, take what resonates with that. But this can be overindulging for some of you. I just heard in negative thought patterns. So you can be overindulging in drinking, drugs, overindulging in working. Like there's something that you may find yourself like, um, you may find yourself like doing a little bit too much. So definitely, again, it goes with self care here. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself this year, and um, you're not forgetting to pour into your own cup. What else? Knight of Wands, and I get one more. Thank you. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So you got Knight of Wands here, and then Four of Pentacles here, and then at the bottom of the deck you got the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like one really strong possibility this year is like really being stable, especially financially stable with this Four of Pentacles. Um, I also see with this Four of Pentacles and Knight of Wands, I'm getting this energy of like opening up to new adventures. Um, so I see you kind of embarking on something new this year, something that's going to be very, very stable for you, or lead to a lot of stability for you. This may be something, especially with this night energy, it may be something that's may start off small, But it has so much potential with this Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This has a lot of potential to become something um, that really, really sets you up for success and really adds to your empire. I don't know. This year just feels like, for at least for your group, it just feels like a year of money. Like I just see y'all making money this year, and like really doing something that, especially with this Knight of Wands energy, is like doing something or living a life or a lifestyle that really, really fits you and suits your needs and wants and desires that you have for yourself, and what you want your life to look like. But this is like, especially with this Knight of Wands energy, this is, I'm getting momentum. Like the momentum is building up. You've been feeling like a lot of changes about to come, if not already, but you're feeling change. You feel it before it even happens in your life. You feel manifestations before it comes into fruition. So I definitely feel like for this group here, you are, um, you're learning to be open and welcoming to change, because Four of Pentacles can sometimes be a bit of a closed off energy, and I feel like that's the advice for you this year is don't be closed off to new opportunities, because you're gonna have a lot of new opportunities come towards you, some big and some really small, but it doesn't matter. It's all of it's going to be something that adds to the momentum of your abundance and you building your empire. um, so I feel like this year you may not have too many like huge things pop out for you, but it's going to be a year of building on that momentum. And really, again, that personal growth and that personal like expansion that you'll be going through this year. Because I see, by next year, you would definitely be somewhere like really, really different than where you are now. And I'm even picking up like different than where you thought you would be. So I see like serendipity this year for you too. Like you'll be really experiencing a lot of just new things, like things that you haven't experienced before, going to places you've never been before, traveling to places you've never been before, meeting people who you've never thought that you would meet. Not to say that you'll be, besties with some celebrity or anything, but like you may meet somebody this year who really puts you on, or like puts you on to something, like literally puts you on, like to where you want to be, or helps to help guide you to where you want to be in life. But I definitely see this being a personal year to you. Like you are really pouring into yourself this year, and you're, the card here at the bottom of the deck, wishful thinking, says you are learning how to manifest the life you desire. So again, like this year is about you, um, um, working towards that life that you desire. But it's like it's not just you doing blind work. It feels like you actually starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like you, this is a clear goal, like a clear like vision that you'll have, and you'll be putting in action towards this and action behind this. Whew. Let's get some fortune cookies here for you. But I see this overall being a great year, a very blessed and abundant year for you. And we'll pull some guidance and advice for you after this deck. Anything else with these tarot cards? Yeah, I just see you like, especially I mentioned something about your social life, because with this Three of Cups, you can be meeting, new people this year. So, and I feel like that's why the Four of Pentacles came out, because Spirit wants you to open up your heart this year. Like, I just heard non-negotiable. So your spirit guides like that is non-negotiable. You can still be an introvert, but still network and connect with others. So that may be something that you're building on this year as well. Is learning, like, okay, I love my alone time. I love my privacy. I love to not have a shit ton of people around me. But I also understand that if I want to manifest this life that I desire and manifest this life that I want, it's going to require me to open my heart up to other people who are meant to help me along this path, and even some people who are meant to go along with you on this journey. So I'm picking up Wizard of Oz here as well. It's like you're on your way to the Emerald City. It's like you're Dorothy. You're on your way to the Emerald City, um, and then, like, along the way there, you'll be meeting, your lion, your scarecrow, your Tin Man. Now, sure, along the way, you may have a little wicked witch or two who may try to, put a stop in your road or place an obstacle in your way. But Dorothy did that shit. She did. You know, she wasn't backing down from no wicked witch. And I feel like that's the energy you're in this year. You've done a lot of work on your self confidence as well this past year, and I see that really paying off for you because, like, I see you going into this year really unbothered, and more specifically unbothered by the bullshit that people try to bring into your life. Like, I see you like somebody coming towards you with BS, and you just immediately cutting that shit off. Like, you're not even going to entertain it for not even a second. So I definitely see this being a very strong and powerful year for you. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck here, you got opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action. Plus, a special family reunion looks likely. So again, I feel like you're on your way to the Emerald City, and you're meeting your team and your group along the way. And that's not to say that along the way that you know um, you'll have to struggle or anything like that. Because I don't see you like struggling this year. I see you really living and thriving this year. Despite, whether you are where you want to be or not, you're still thriving this year. For the year 2025 for group number one, Spirit. I'm hearing this song. What is it? How deep is what's the first part? It's like, I want you to breathe me in. Let me be your air. Let me hold your body breathing. No inhibitions, no fears. How deep is your love? So I feel like this year is kind of like Spirit kind of put it with, especially with this Dark Night of the Soul, like Spirit kind of putting you to the test of, like, okay, you've done this big work. How are you going to handle it this year? Um, so you got declutter your life, let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. So this year is about decluttering. You're going to be decluttering things, people, situations of your life that no longer serve you. And that, again, that kind of goes with this Dark Night of the Soul, with the spiritual awakenings. Like, you're awakening to, like, okay, this thing that I've been doing, it really no longer serves me. Like, I really want to make it to the Emerald City, but I also know that I need to let go of, or I don't need to keep on smelling the poppies. If y'all remember that scene in The Wizard of Oz. But it's like, I don't need the poppies. I don't need to stop here. I don't need to stay here. I know that these poppies are a distraction to me, and I need to get this out of my life if I really want to make it across to the Emerald City. And again, I see you in that energy of, like, really cutting off things, people, situations that are just no longer serving you, or will not, or won't have a, or don't have a play or part in the life that you're trying to manifest for yourself. How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? What devotion? are you? Okay, burnout. So it says your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So again, nourishment. This is about you pouring into yourself. Like you've been doing a lot of hard work, but just realize that you are protected as hell, group number one. You may think that the ball is going to drop, but it's not. It never will. Like, not anymore. You've gone through that plenty of times in your life, and you're not going to go through that again, especially not this year. So don't expect the ball to drop. Don't expect things to not go your way. Um, Something about the law of assumption for y'all. So always assuming the best possible outcome is going to bring that to you. So definitely look more into that, like the laws of the universe this year. Um, but yeah, I definitely see like if if you don't take care of yourself, you may experience burnout to where you just really kind of crash out a little bit. Um, but again, this video is about possibilities of this year. So this is, you have free will. You can alter this or change this, but I definitely see you experiencing burnout, if not already, and then you, deciding to then, get back on a healthy lifestyle. But don't let the burnout or crash out happen. Stay on top of that now and start to take care of yourself, practicing healthy lifestyles, going to get it, getting seen by your doctors or medicine woman, whoever you go to. But definitely checking on yourself and pouring into yourself this year. It's going to really deflect this burnout energy that I'm picking up. I mean, for some of you, it just might happen, but it may not happen as like something that's against you or something bad happening, but it's more so of like a wake up call. So I definitely can see for some of you, you may experience a bit of a wake up call regarding your health um, that helps to put you back on track. Okay, and then let's get a little bit of guidance and advice for y'all moving forward. I don't know why I'm picking up Boston. I'm hearing like somebody with a Boston accent or an East Coast accent. I just heard, I'm not from. I'm from the South. Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, so I don't, I don't know if I can do it really good. Um, um, I'm hearing it, but experience like say it. Um, what is it? It's like park your car on Harvard Square. Oh, that is too funny. Park your car on Harvard Square. If you're from Boston, I'm not making fun of you. I swear I'm not. But like, I'm making fun of myself for a really shitty accent. Park your car on Harvard Square. Let me quit playing. So somebody could be from the East Coast. Somebody could be from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm picking up New York as well. And these will also be places that you may even be traveling to this year. I'm seeing Hawaii. I'm seeing the UK. I just heard Malaysia, Asia. I just heard North Africa. So these could be places y'all are either from or maybe visiting to. West Africa, I just heard too. Mexico and Brazil. Let's get some guidance and advice for group number one. Uno. Uno, dos, tres. Okay. So I saw this one first, divine timing, which literally goes with our wheel of fortune here. So allow things to unfold, be patient and have faith. By allowing things to happen in due time, you will move in harmony with life. You will be guided when the time is right. So again, this is what I said before, like this year you may not see like huge big changes, but you're going to see changes throughout your year here, but it's all about divine timing and allowing things to unfold for you. So definitely, patience is a virtue for you this year. Like patience is going to be key, and just really going with the flow. I'm also noticing how in this picture, this character looks like they're sitting in like a stream or something, but like they're in this meditative state, and I love how like symbolically they're sitting in this stream of water, which is about flow. So again, this year is about you going with the flow of things and not trying to control things. If with this declutter, if somebody is wanting to leave your life, let them. If a situation is no longer serving you, let it go away. If you get fired from your job, let that job go. It wasn't for you. If your partner leaves you, let that partner leave. They weren't for you. So again, this is about taking the things that may come towards you in life and just going with the flow of it and allowing life to unfold itself for you. And not to say that any of those things will happen to you. I'm not speaking that over nobody. But again, I definitely see this year being about you just kind of not holding on too tight with this Four of Pentacles, not holding on too tight to the things that no longer serving you, and then allowing the universe to, or allowing yourself to be in flow and co-create with the universe. Celebrate goes with this Three of Cups energy. Wow, okay. Share the good vibes, celebrate life, and just how far you have come on this journey. Find something to rejoice about and then let yourself do a happy dance. So this year is again, it's about celebration. I feel like you're gonna be really meeting people this year, especially folks from your soul tribe, soul family here, who you will be celebrating with, hanging out with. You may find yourself going out to eat a lot this year or going out for drinks a lot this year. But again, with people who you actually enjoy hanging out with and people who actually support you and love you unconditionally. So, great year of like a great social life this year if you allow yourself to have it. Um, let yourself have this, is what I'm getting. Let yourself have this, to be in this celebratory energy, especially with other people. Even if it's something small, celebrate it. Follow your heart. You know what to do. Quiet the chattering mind and feel the subtle pull of your heart. It offers you the wisdom that you need at this time. So, this year is about following your heart. Again, kind of going with the flow, going with divine timing, and just allowing yourself to have the things that you want to have this year, or for your life in general, and not holding on to expectations as far as like when something will happen or how or where, but again, just going with the flow and following your heart and following your intuition is going to lead you towards your manifestations and the life that you desire. And nurture. Grow a great life. Look after what is important to you. Nourish what you wish to grow in your life. Lovingly tend to your relationships. Support your body, mind, and spirit. That literally wraps up what we were just talking about, especially with you got nurture and nourishment. So again, you're gonna have a lot of things going on for you this year, group number one. So it's gonna be really, really vital and important for y'all to prioritize self care. Period. Prioritize self care. Self care. You can care for other people on like later on, but let's prioritize caring for self. Okay? People pleasing tendencies, that's out the window. That was left a long time ago. Um, I see you in your not villain era. I feel like you may have even had that in 2024. I see this being your soft girl era in the year 2025. Like I see things just working out for you. Like it just works out. You don't know how. You don't need to know how. Like you really don't know how, but it just works out. I just see things just again working out for you this year as long as you follow your heart, follow your intuition, and just continue to pour into yourself and supporting your mind, body, and spirit, like it says here. But group number one, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. Um, Please let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and enter into that giveaway. But I hope y'all staying well, staying blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. What's good, group number two? For those of you who are drawn to this purple marker, this is going to be y'all's reading. I'm going to be looking into what possibilities will 2025 bring to you or bring into your life. So I was sitting here, I just checked my phone really quick, um, and I got a message from Etsy. It's like one of them little ads, but the title is like "Let's Get Down to Business." So I see this year, for you, your kind of overall energy. It just feels like your 2024 was, um, um, just little, not really taking it as serious. But I see this year being a year where you are really buckling down towards your goals and your dreams and your visions and where you really see yourself, where you see yourself in life. Um, However, I'm also picking up on the energy of fun. As I was tapping into y'all's energy, I just started dancing, like like my body just got to moving. And the song I was hearing in my mind was "Square Biz" by Tina Marie. So definitely listen to that song. Like you can't listen to that song and not dance to it. Like you just can't. It's definitely one of my favorite little '90s songs. Um, but yeah, I definitely see this being a year of fun for y'all. Like y'all are going to be like you'll be getting down to business. You'll be buckling down on something, but it's not gonna feel like work. It's gonna feel like fun. Like it's like I just see you doing something this year to where it's like, yes, I gotta do this. I gotta work, or I have to, you know, put this business together. I gotta do this, that, and the other. But it actually feels like fun and doesn't really feel like hard work. So some of you may be entering into a new career this year. Okay. But there's something new and fresh about this year for you. Maybe a new job, new career, new clients, new, um, I don't know, new program, new diet, new something. I don't know. But there's something new and fresh this year. You may have to put a little bit of work into it. But again, it just doesn't feel like it's going to feel like work. So let's get some. Let's look into this. Can I get an overall energy for group number two, Spirit, and overall energy for group two, their 2025 year, and overall for their 2025? Ooh. The only downside to this huge deck is that it's huge. Sometimes a little bit difficult to shuffle. Luckily, I got big hands. I feel like there's one more. Okay. I'm also feeling really hot right now. And I don't know if y'all just heard my air conditioner just turned back on. I mean, it's cool everywhere else in my apartment, but for some reason, I'm feeling really, really hot right now. So there's a fiery energy to you this year. Very much a go getter. I'm picking up Leo energy, Sagittarius, Aries. Not so much Aries, but definitely more so Leo, Sagittarius. Um, I don't know. I just see you really bossing up this year. Okay, let's see what cards came out. So you got increase, card 75, I mean 74 here at the bottom of the deck. So you have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. And then you got inner child. You are currently healing old emotional wounds. And then reconciliation, this partnership, friendship. I read that wrong. This relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. Okay, so this is two different energies, Spirit says. So, inner child, you are currently healing old emotional wounds. So, I feel like this year for you, this could be very similar to kind of group number one. There was a message in there about decluttering life, and I'm really drawn to this image here. How like it feels like this is like a road or something. This kind of reminds me of like a road, but these are like it's almost like it is like a newly built road, and this was like clutter and dirt and rocks and stuff that was there at first, but now it's been cleared out. Um, so I definitely see this year's more specifically the first part of your year, January, February, March, first quarter of your year. You'll be kind of decluttering, kind of releasing old things, and this doesn't feel like an external energy. This feels like an internal energy. So I feel like you're going to be decluttering internally. It's like a purging almost at the beginning of the year. Um, Definitely regarding like again old emotional wounds. These could be insecurities. These could be old mindsets you may used to have. But I kind of with this reconciliation, I kind of see this coming up in a way of triggering. So this may come in the form of like a person triggering you, a situation triggering you, but something may trigger you that kind of shows you like okay, it kind of puts this um, whatever it is that you're needing to heal or release or declutter from your internal world is kind of putting it right in front of your face. But I feel like once you see it and once you're like, oh, okay, I thought that I healed through that, but I guess I really didn't heal through that. Or I thought I was over this ex, or I thought I was over this person. I guess I'm not really over this person. I'm not really sure if there are any Mercury retrogrades or anything happening, or any retrogrades happening at the beginning of the year or within the first couple of months. Maybe look into that because that may give you a bit of a little bit of timing on when this may happen. But again, I feel like this is more so the first part of your year. There's something because energetically it feels like a little thorn, like something really really small. You know how you used to get those little like from picking up sticks or like wood and stuff. You would get that little splinter in your fingers. Um, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up. It's not a big huge wound, but it just feels like a little small splinter, and I feel like you're gonna like notice it and just pull it straight on out. Like you're not gonna pussyfoot around it. You're not gonna sugarcoat it. You're just gonna pull it right on out, energetically speaking. Um, but I feel like after that, after that initial um, pull of the splinter, you're going to be receiving this increase. What is this increase in? I don't know. Something that you I'm hearing spell work. So some of you may have done a little bit of spell work or made a candle. Something that you wanted to manifest last year or the year before, and it's like now it's starting to manifest. Now you're about to actually get it. Um, Interesting. Some of you, this could be love. In a weird way, this kind of looks like a little kindergartner drew a heart. If y'all can kind of see it, it looks like a little first grader or something drew a heart or tried to draw a heart. Um, so it can be love for some of you. For others of you, I'm picking up like a home or a house or like something regarding your living situation. Huh. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. It's a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. But I definitely see you receiving a really big increase in your life or something really manifesting for you in your life. Maybe closer towards the middle of this year. Yeah, as I split the deck, Page of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. So this could be something regarding your career and finances for some of you, or like a project, or maybe your business. But I definitely see with the Six of Pentacles, like the universe being very, very generous with you this year, especially when it comes to money or resources. I'm picking up resources for many of you too. And it's because it's not always about the money. Sometimes you just really need the resources or the connections in order to really make things happen. And I see you making that happen this year. Um, yeah, definitely really big on the resources. I mean, money can be a resource, but anyway, let's get some tarot cards here. What possibilities will 2025 bring in for the collective for group number two? What possibilities will 2025 bring for group two? Okay, I'm gonna leave him right here. I'm gonna move that over. I'm gonna move that right here. My goodness. And this fell out too. Holy shit. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I'm hearing that's that TikTok. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. I'm seeing that in like the spiritual realm. I see your spirit guides really cheering you on this year. I feel like you've done so much like heavy work and heavy lifting the past couple of years, especially the past year. It may have been really heavy for you emotionally and spiritually, but I see this year being a year of balance, harmony, nurturing, union for some of you too. I feel like this is going to be a really, really great year for many of you. King of Pentacles and the Emperor, this is like if I was to get like a career reading, these are the cards that I would want to come out. So many of you, you are having an increase and a level up in your career and finances. So this year for you is your career and finances. This is what's leveling up for y'all this year. King of Pentacles here and the Emperor. This is giving entrepreneur vibes. If you've been called to start your own business, or I, honestly, I can't even beat around the bush. Like you're not meant to do a 9 to 5. If that's what you're doing right now, get that experience. But it's not gonna be where you're gonna be forever, especially around this time next year. Um, when it comes to your business or whatever you start this year, or if you already have your own business, I see this being something so fruitful for you. I just heard you and your family. Um, so some of you, this for many of you, this could be like you building an empire that will, for your family, that will benefit your family for generations to come. But again, I definitely see like you really taking care of business this year. Like again, you're buckling down. Um, yeah, it's exactly what I mentioned at the beginnings. Like you're buckling down, but it's not going to feel like hard work. It's going to feel like fun because this feels very natural to you. This feels like something that you're very natural at and something that you're very passionate about as well. But with the Emperor energy, I see you getting organized this year. Like you're not just kind of willy nilly. I definitely feel like the advice here is to get organized. If you do have your own business or want to start your own business, making sure you're doing that planning work behind the scenes before you just kind of hop into it. But I definitely see you being very strategic this year about things. But I also see you receiving support this year too. Um, Kind of what I talked about with the Six of Pentacles with resources. So somebody may come into your life, they may offer you a resource on like, hey, this is how you can make more money, or hey, this is how you can bring in more clients for your business. Um, but I definitely see you attracting the resources that will help, bring you from point A all the way to point C. You're it's like you're skipping over point B and you're going straight to point C this year. But it's gonna come from your hard work again. But it's not gonna feel like hard work. It's gonna feel like play to many of you. It's gonna feel like fun, and for many of you, this is like you building, getting it to where you have multiple streams of income, to where you're not actually having to work so hard. You can like you're making money in your sleep. It's going to be a very fruitful year for you financially, like really fruitful for you. Very, very like financially stable, very abundant this year. Picking up Taurus energy, Leo energy. So Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and also Gemini. Not Gemini. I mean, that may have came out for a reason. So somebody here could be Gemini, but definitely picking up Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy here too. Those could be your sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or the sign of the person who's coming in to help assist you along this journey. But I see you like receiving guidance and advice, maybe even a mentors. Maybe you may be attracting a mentor into your life who's going to show you the ropes, show you how to do things. I'm hearing Bitcoin. So some of you may be really getting into investing this year. Somebody may be helping you to invest because if you're like me and you have absolutely no clue anything about like investing and Bitcoin and the trade market and all that shit, I have no idea. Like I really would love this energy into my life this year as well. But again, like this person's going to really put you on game. This is a masculine energy coming in, or it can be a woman who identifies as more of a masculine or in more of her masculine energy. But definitely picking up a masculine energy this year. And I see you stepping, like operating out of your masculine energy a lot this year too. You know, even if you're female, it doesn't matter. Masculine versus feminine, those are energies, not gender. Um, but again, yeah, I definitely see you this year. Like you're really getting your money up this year. Like that's where you're receiving your increase from. But again, there's something at the beginning of this year that you're needing to kind of release, or it may be something that like you've been working on it, but it may come back up, or you may be triggered by something that may remind you, like, okay, I've worked through this, and I remembered that if this was to ever come back up, this is how I would handle it. So it's kind of like structured and organized in that sense with this Emperor energy. Um, but yeah, there's like a little thorn, a little splinter here that just needs to be taken right on out. Um, but you'll know what it is when it happens. But right after that, so much abundance this year. I don't even want to pull any more tarot cards because I feel like that really encompasses your year here, like a very very abundant year. But I want to get some fortune cookie cards here. Reach of fortune for hold on before I this was at the bottom of the deck here before I as I split the deck, but it says planning. Now is the time to lay down a foundation for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So literally, that's the energy that you're going to be in this year is planning towards your future, but not doing it by yourself. You're going to have somebody who comes in that's going to um, like help you along with that also. Like I definitely again I see somebody like sitting with you and being like, hey, this is how you make money, or this if like you want to learn how to invest, okay, cool. This is how you invest. This is what you need to invest in. Um, I'm hearing affiliate marketing as well. So some of you may be selling products online or doing digital marketing. But again, I see you like pulling in multiple streams of income to where you're not having to work so hard, especially like for many of you, if not by the end of this year or the beginning of next year, you will be leaving your 9 to 5 job or 9 to 5 life. You're not meant for it. I'm just being so honest with y'all. You're not meant for it. And with this inner child energy, that's something that that you wanted as a child. You didn't want to have to work so hard. Some Many of you, you may have even grew up in households to where you saw your parents work so hard but become so stressed, and that may have impacted their health. That may have impacted how they were a parent towards you. They may have impacted how they were able to provide for you or protect you. Like, you've seen how, like, overworking or even just revolving your entire life around work has impacted you or even your siblings or other people in your families, and you're like, I don't want to continue that cycle. So I definitely see you, and that could be the old emotional wound here too. Is you letting go of old patterns and cycles, maybe even family or generational patterns and cycles that no longer serve you. Because again, I see you as a child being like, I don't want that to happen to me, or I don't want to do that to my kids, or I don't want to do that to my family. So I see you kind of changing it up, and just really breaking those generational curses and cycles that, again, just no longer serves you. Anything else? I feel like I saw one turn over. Wow, hold on, you. I got a whole lot of fortune cookies come out. Hold on. I'm gonna take these. Okay. So we got health, an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships on the horizon. So definitely this year, making sure you are prioritizing your health. Um, I feel like as you build on your business and you're able to kind of make money and not have to work so hard or do too much, um, you may have some extra time on your hand. I see you receiving the gift of the freedom of time this year. So the universe is going to bless you with time to maybe spend more time with your family, or maybe be able to do an exercise program. Maybe some of you have always wanted to join a yoga class, or Pilates, or going to the gym, but maybe you're so burned out and tired from your 9 to 5 job or your day-to-day job to where it's like, I don't even feel like doing it anymore. But I see you having the time to do so, and really pouring into yourself this year because of that. Challenges: take time from problems or conflicts and approach softly to avoid making matters worse. So this year, you may be people may come into your life again with this energy here of like piling through the bullshit. So you may have like people who may try to get back over in front of your path, or disrupt your path, and I see you kind of bulldozing over that. So being sure to not be too reactive or too responsive to this, and just you know either ignore it or set those boundaries. But definitely, you may have a few challenges regarding people in your life this year, um, but I see you overcoming that for sure. Ooh, positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring reward and a major purchase worth making. So yeah, I definitely see this year lots of positive outcomes when it comes to your career and finances here. So very positive work outcomes. And even if you are somebody who does work maybe for an organization or a company or something, you may um, be able to, like, instead of working full time, you may be able to cut back to part time this year, to where you're not having to work so much. Um, like, you're able to work just maybe 20 hours a week and call it a week. You got other income coming in. Um, so I definitely see that being a possibility for many of you here. Because some people, they enjoy the company that they work for, or enjoy the organization that they work for, and that's fine. I'm not shaming anybody for that, like, at all. um, but again, it's like you may not have to work as hard now. I definitely see many of you, you're not going to be working full time anymore. You'll be able to cut back to part time. Now, at the beginning, especially as you're building up your business or learning investing and all of that, you may have to put in some work in that. But after you put in that initial, push or work, I see it becoming so much more easier for you. Oh, this came back out. Planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundation for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. Again, just what I said before, you're going to be laying down your foundation this year, and you'll be receiving some financial gains due to the work that you've put in. And then reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease of life. So again, this year is about transformation regarding your career and finances. I've seen things change for you in a very positive manner, and um, you attracting the opportunities and people who will truly support you in these endeavors. Now, definitely, again, I see you reinventing yourself. It's like you kind of going back to the drawing board and being like, okay, I'm stressed out where I am right now. How can I alleviate that? Or what moves do I need to be making in order to come out of this stressful mode and or even survival mode and go more into my soft girl era to where I'm not having to work so hard. And there's nothing wrong with not working hard. Like nothing wrong with that at all. You don't have to work so hard. And you're learning that. So let's get some guidance and advice for you moving forward this year. So can I get some guidance and advice for group number 2 for this year? Anything else? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Uh, so you got guidance. So ask and be open to answers. Wisdom, seen and unseen, is always available to you in the world. Find the courage to ask for insight and the openness to receive it. So some of you may be like taking a class or a course, um, and that goes with, where was it? A major purchase is worth making. So some of you may be deciding to take like purchase a class or attend a course, um, to where you're learning skills or learning how to invest or you're learning affiliate marketing or you're learning how to bring in more streams of income or like you're learning something that will be beneficial to you financially. Um, so again, like this could be you like literally signing up for a class, and that's your way of asking and being open to answers here. Um, and this also goes with you may whoever this mentor is that may be coming towards you. Um, be open to this individual. Ask questions. Don't be feeling like you're a nuisance or feeling like you're being annoying or anything. Like ask questions. If you have one, ask it, and be open to whatever answer that they give you. Because I'm seeing like if this does resonate with you as far as like a mentor coming in or somebody who's like a business person who's going to help you, or support you in some type of way, this person is very cutthroat. Like they're not beating around the bush. They're not going to pussyfoot around. They're going to be very direct and tell you exactly what it is. If they feel like you're wasting your time, they're going to tell you you're wasting your time. So if you're sensitive, please communicate that to this individual because this person is very, very cutthroat. Higher ground, rise above the noise. Try not to take things personally. Sometimes we are just actors in other people's dramas. Avoid getting sucked into negativity. So this year, somebody may try you this year. You may have somebody who tries you, tries your patience, tries your intentions, who tries your gifts, your talents. So somebody may try you this year, um, but understand that, like it says here, sometimes we are just actors in other people's dramas. But like detaching yourself from that and understanding that that's their perception, so that's their reality, and that's not yours. Um, so if you see the negativity, if you smell it coming, because I feel like you're somebody who can smell bullshit from a mile away. If you smell it coming, let it go. or steer clear from it. If you're able to avoid it, avoid it. If you're not, set strong boundaries this year for sure. And helpers, wow, literally goes with what I was just talking about this year. Help is here for you. It's okay to ask for help. You do have support in your life. Give those around you a chance to help you. Accepting their help is a gift for you both. So, again, yeah, you're going to be receiving a lot of help this year. Um, get clear on what you're wanting for yourself. Even getting clear down to like how much money do you want to make a month? Do you want $1,000 a month? Do you want $10,000 a month? Do you want $5,000 a month? Do you want $7,557 a month? Like, get clear on what you're wanting so the universe can bring that to you. So the universe can bring you the help that you need in order to get to where you are wanting to be in life. All right. Group number two. These are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So please let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. What's good, group number three? Last but not least, for those of y'all who are drawn to the yellow marker here, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We're going to be looking into what possibilities will the year 2025 hold for you. 2025 for group number three, Spirit. Can I get a like an overall energy for group three, an overall energy for the year 2025 for them, an overall energy for the year 2025 for group three, group Tress. I'm gonna go with these two. And then at the bottom of the deck here, so bottom of the deck is like overall energy. So positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. Love that so far. I'll move that over. Then you got hidden treasures. You have brilliant, untapped potential just waiting to be explored. And then you got card 26 with rejoicing. You have learned how to make the most out of life. You know what's funny is like the three piles today. So group number one, it's almost like group number one was like level one. Group number two is like level two. And then group number three, is like what groups number one and two are manifesting. But it's like this year, you're getting that. Like it's yours this year. Like this is your year. So if you were drawn to this group, this pile, um, you deserve every bit of what's coming towards you. Like every bit, like every fucking crumb of it. And make sure when you eat, you don't leave any crumbs, like none at all. Because you put in so much hard work, and it's like this year, and I'm getting so happy, like I'm like stumbling over my words right now because this is how happy I am. Tapping into y'all's energy, like you will be celebrating so much this year, because of how like I'm shaking right now. If y'all can see, like you will be celebrating so much this year because of how much good karma you're going to be receiving this year. It's almost like it's going to be for some of you. If you had a really shitty 2024, it's going to be the exact opposite of that this year. This is like really great energy I'm picking up for y'all. Something about Mother Mary could be significant to somebody here. Um, wow. Okay. I'm a little, I don't know, like lost for words. Okay. All right. Um, so I see this year being a year of, especially with hidden treasure here. Um, Now I'm hearing another one, another one, another one. So it's almost like a string of good luck for you this year. Like a lot of good luck happening in your life this year. Um, and it's almost kind of like out of nowhere. Like let's say last year you had a lot of issues with your landlord, and then this year, like randomly, they're all of a sudden really nice to you, and now they're treating you right, and they're offering you a discount on your rent, and that's like the type of energy. Like again, it's like the exact opposite of last year or the past couple of years for you, to where you may have been what you have perceived as bad luck. Um, but it's like this year you're receiving so much good luck. Like this feels very vague to me because I feel like it's going to be very different for everybody here. And it's like you've been, and I feel like the reason why it's coming in is because you've been expressing a lot of gratitude. So you have learned how to make the most out of life. So you've been expressing a lot of gratitude to the universe recently. Um, like despite everything that you've gone through, the ups, the downs, the loss of things and people and jobs and cars, like it doesn't matter. You were always grateful and you were always thankful, and you didn't let that tear you down. It's almost like you stayed in the same high vibration all year despite of whoever and whatever was trying to knock you down. And because of that, and because you stood that test, because that was a test. Last year was a test for you, group number three. Whether y'all know this or not, last year was a test. The universe wanted to see like what are you gonna do? Because I feel like the year before that was you doing a lot of like inner work and shadow work, um, to like pinpoint any like triggers or insecurities you may have. And like 2024 was like, damn, I thought I healed through that, or wow, I thought I worked through that, or let this person go. So you may have had a lot of triggers in 2024. A lot of people come back in your life in 2024 trying to trigger you or get you to kind of go back into old ways or old mindsets. And I feel like because you kind of stood your ground, and there may have been a time or two to where you did allow it to get over to get you, or um, you may have reacted or responded in a way you weren't really proud of, and that's fine. But I feel like for the most part, this overall energy, it feels like you really grew. You grew so much this past year. And because of that growth, that inner growth that you've gone through, you're going to be receiving so much positive life changes here this year. And I'm also picking up an energy of the things that you've had to go through. You're going to be able to teach other people that as well, or you will be able to, help others through those same experiences also. So this could come in the form of you becoming a mentor, a teacher, spiritual teacher, healer in some type of way. I feel like you're meant to do those things anyway. But again, this whatever it is that you went through, you're gonna be receiving a little some out of it. Spirits like I give you a little some. I see this year being a year of where the universe is kind of throwing you a bone, and it's funny I said bone, and you got these two wolves here. Yeah, the universe is throwing you a bone for all the hard work and all the bullshit that you've had to go through. Oops. Okay, let's get some tarot cards here. And it's like you don't even see it coming. I feel like that's because of the energy you've been in. You've been in this energy of peace, because all this gratitude you've been expressing. I feel like gratitude and peace really goes like hand in hand. If you're expressing gratitude for the things you have, then I feel like you're going to be at peace and accepting of where you are in life. Um, so because of all this gratitude you've been expressing, you've just been in this energy of peace. Some of you may have been mistaking peace for stagnancy, but you haven't been stagnant. Here, yeah, here at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands. So this is momentum. This is energy. So things have been moving, and you haven't even you don't even know it. So when whatever this is hits you, it's going to be a literal surprise. I can't make this up. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that, then the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Yeah, just what I was saying. Like you've been in just this energy of peace. Like you're unbothered right now. It's like whether you get a manifestation or not, you don't mind, because like where you are right now, even if it's not where you want to be, you're at peace with where you are. You've learned to accept where you are. You've learned to accept your current circumstances, and because of that, the universe is about to throw you a huge fucking bone with the moon again, as I was saying that. But this is something that's hidden from you. And then you got the towers here from the tower card. So this is something that you don't see coming. Some offer, an opportunity. Yeah, something's been gaining momentum in the background that you haven't seen or taken notice of, because you've just been kind of doing you recently, and you haven't really been. There's just something that hasn't been on your mind lately, or whatever. Whether it's love or money, or a home or a car, it's like you're not really thinking too much about it, because just like you have learned to really go with the flow of the universe. And it's funny, that was the guidance from group number two. So again, that's why I was saying like group one, group two kind of leads over into group three, like right now, of you about to receive your manifestation. Like it's like, if not already, it's like right around the corner. So spirit, what are the possibilities for group number three? Like what can group number three expect in the year 2025 for them? Page of Cups or a surprise? I can already tell you now, Spirit's not going to let me go too much in depth in this reading for y'all. I already know, because you had the moon. Because to me, the moon, when I see that in a reading, is kind of like, don't push too much. Then you got the Page of Cups, which literally talks about a surprise. Because who expects a fish to come out of a cup? So, something about creativity for y'all this year also. 12:12 on my clock, and the affirmation that popped up for me, because I get daily affirmations. If you don't have this app, it's called I Am, and they'll send you random affirmations throughout the day. But the one that just sent me, I'm gonna actually screenshot that. It says, I am on a personal mission to feel good. And I feel like that's the energy you're in this year. You're on this mission of feeling good, because I feel like you're already kind of in that energy, but it's like you're wanting to maintain that energy. But kind of going back to what I was saying before, something about your creative endeavors this year. I definitely see you kind of really tapping into things creatively for you. Whether it's you picking up a new hobby, or learning a new skill. But I definitely see you doing something creative. You may be making something this year. For those of you looking for love, you can definitely have some love offers coming towards you as well. It's kind of like the past couple years, your phone has been dry, but then all of a sudden one day you wake up and you got messages from a shit ton of suitors who want to, date you or take you out. Now, sure, there may be one specific one, that's your person, if you're into monogamy. Um, but I definitely see you having options this year if you are single. And if you are already in a relationship, I see this year you may be getting popped that question this year. Like, I'm seeing so many positive things for y'all this year. Two of Wands. So traveling is involved for you this year also. But Two of Wands also talks about progression, like things are actually progressing for you. So while things have felt stagnant, which again, you've never been stagnant, you've really only just been in peace. You've been feeling the energy of peace. You've just been so used to trauma and things not working out for you or the ball dropping that you didn't even know what peace felt like for you. But this, what you've been thinking is stagnant, is really just peace for y'all. But because you've been in this energy of peace, things behind the scenes have been working in your favor. You may be thinking that it's not, but things are working out in your favor. You have no clue, group number three, of all the great things. It's like the world is your oyster now. You see, he has the world in his hands. It's literally for you, the world is in your hands. I'm hearing choose your adventure. Choose your own adventure. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Like, get clear on your goals and your expectations and what you're wanting to, the rest of your life to look like, or even the next few years. What are your short term goals and what are your long term goals? And what does that look like for you? Like, get clear on it so the universe can just really give that to you. What else? What else? Justice. Y'all, I can't make this up. Y'all are on the good side of karma. Like, you're receiving so much good karma this year. Something about a contract for somebody here too. You may be signing a new contract, so this could be a new lease, maybe for a home, a car. I'm really picking up home and car for many of y'all. If that's something that you're, needing or looking for or looking into, I'm hearing Airbnb, so somebody, you may even get like an extra property to where you're able to rent it out and get extra income from that. Some of you may be receiving a new job, like a new job, and you may be signing your new contract. Um, be careful with what you're signing as well. Make sure you're reading through it or have somebody read through it for you, like a lawyer, like a legal, somebody who's in the legal field. Um, like, I don't really see any huge issues with that, but there may be like something that you may want to negotiate. Because I see somebody negotiating here. I'm seeing a mediator too. So there may be something you want to negotiate. You may be receiving a really high pay, but you may want to negotiate for even more pay. That's the energy I'm picking up. So definitely make sure you're reading through your contracts and make sure you're not being bamboozled or make sure you're not being taken advantage of. But again, you're on the right side of karma. Like, this is like balance. Literally, the scales here, things are balancing out for you. The sword here, things are clearing up for you as well. You're going to be receiving a lot of clarity on um, um, your life and the things that you've had to go through and why you had to go through those things, because it was preparing you for what you have just stepped into. This isn't a door that you haven't already walked through. You've already walked through this door, but it's more so of you're getting acclimated to this new energy that you're in. So before it starts to reflect on the outside, it's going to have to, you got to get used to it internally. So it's almost like what do they call it? Like a timeline shift. So it's like you've jumped timelines into this very abundant and balanced timeline. But it's like um, things have to catch up to you energetically now. You got the sun here, so many opportunities coming towards you this year, but so much happiness and so much joy, rejoicing here. Yeah, so much happiness. Now, with the sun and page of cups energy, I did talk about surprise, and the sun can also talk about fertility. So some of you, if you don't want to have a kid, if you don't want to bring a child into this world, make sure you're wrapping it up or taking um, precautionary measures. But I definitely see somebody getting pregnant this year. Being very, very honest, yeah, I definitely see somebody getting pregnant. And if this not a literal baby, this can be a figurative baby. Like, you may be becoming pregnant with a new creative project, a creative idea, a book for somebody here. Somebody here, you may start on a book this year. You may start on something that it may take you a few years to finish, but you may actually be actually starting on that process now. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely picking up fertility strong for somebody here. So if that's not something you want, please wrap it up or take, you know, whatever little precautionary measures you need to do. But so much happiness for you this year. I'm picking up so much happiness, and with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, I see you um, really getting out of your own head. It's like what's been in your own way is yourself. You've been in your own way, like literally. And I don't know if you heard my notification go off, but that was definitely confirmation. You've been in your own way, and it's like now you're learning that the ropes are not tight. If y'all can see the image here, the ropes are not tight. You can shimmy out of this like really easily. The swords aren't even around you. They're uh, whatever little jumbled mess this is, but it's like she thinks that she's trapped. She thinks that she can't go anywhere, but that's just all in her head because she's blinded. Um, she's blinded herself. But again, with this justice energy, with this sword energy, you're cutting through all of that and you're seeing life for what it actually is or for what you actually have. So, a great year for personal growth and personal development. Um, but a very, very happy year. Like, this is going to be such a good year for y'all. Like, y'all have no idea. Um, I'm going to put this back because it didn't really actually come out. But I don't know if y'all just saw it said surprise. So definitely see the universe having a lot of surprises in store for you this year. Okay, let's get some fortune cookies for y'all. Positive work outcomes, consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So many of you this year, you may be make again. This is what I was just talking about earlier. Like you may be buying a house or a car or a new home, signing a new contract for something. But like it says here, a major purchase is worth making. So you may be making a really big purchase this year. Maybe your first home, maybe your first house, maybe your first apartment. Um, for many of you here, you're going to be receiving your first like something that you haven't had before. You're going to be receiving your first of something this year. Um, Again, take what resonates, just whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. But you're going to be receiving your first of something this year. For somebody here, even your first true love. I just heard first kiss. But yeah, definitely very positive things happening for you. Friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. So this year, you may run into a situation where you may have a friend who may need a little bit of help. I just heard a coworker too, but somebody may need your help this year, and some guidance and advice that you offer them will help them immensely. Like I feel like this may be something to where they may remember you years later and remember how much you've helped them. Even if this person, doesn't stay in your life, I see you really, really helping somebody out this year with something. But again, with friendship, you're going to be receiving friendships this year. You're going to be receiving new people come into your life, people who truly want to see you happy and grow and prosper and, truly support you. So definitely manifesting friendships this year. So I want to flip over. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you got future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Just what I was saying with friendship. So this is definitely a great year for you socially. You'll be bringing in some new connections into your life. You got burnout. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So making sure this year you are, in order to avoid burnout, which is avoidable for you, but in order for you to avoid it, you got to make sure you're checking in with your body and making sure, if you do see a doctor or health professional, make sure you're checking in with them, regularly to make sure that everything is going right for you internally. So definitely make sure you're taking care of yourself. One sign of burnout for you is just if your body just feels really tired, and no amount of sleep is really helping with that. You may be experiencing burnout, so definitely, you know, check that out if you need to. But I feel like this is avoidable. Honestly, it's avoidable. Just make sure you're starting to take care of yourself like right now, whether that's working out or taking vitamins, drinking more water, incorporating a more healthy diet, or things like that. Tough and trying, tough and trying times, tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. So I definitely see this year you are making plans with this Two of Wands, which talks about planning here as well. I definitely see you planning for your future, planning things long term. It's like you're no longer playing it small. You're no longer playing it by just what you have right now. You're now starting to think about, what do you want for the future? What, who do you want in your life for the future? What do you want your future to look like? Um, so, definitely, be careful of people who want to detour you, because I definitely see this year you may have somebody here or people here who may want to deter you from your path, um, into something different than what you were really wanting for yourself. So, definitely a year of using your intuition, and just make sure you're not, letting people take advantage of you, even if it's your own family, is what I'm hearing too. So, a change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. Just what I was saying, like you're going to be receiving some sort of change this year. Things are changing for you, around you, to you, about you, above you, under you, like in all directions. Things are changing. So just be open to these changes here, because things are about to really speed up for you. Again, what you may have assumed was stagnancy was actually just the universe kind of having you in this hermit mode to prepare you for what's next. So let's get some guidance and advice for you this year. Let me get some guidance and advice for group number 3 for the year 2025. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot. Lots of advice. Ooh, you got blessing. Live a blessed life. Everything that we do and every word that we speak is an opportunity for us to either give or receive a blessing. Be a bearer of blessings today. So this kind of goes with, where was it? Uh oh, future here, where it says, no, no, no. Where was it? Friendship. A friend needs your help, your kindness, and excellent counseling skills. So you may be a blessing to somebody this year due to your advice, your guidance, the words that you speak. You may have a very active throat chakra. You may have the gift of gab. You just may be a very influential individual. And I see you this year influencing others in a very positive light. I just see you being a big blessing to others this year. You got comfort. Show yourself some love. Be kind to yourself. A part of you needs comforting right now. Whatever unease you're feeling is okay. Drop expectations and seek solace. So this is, not being afraid to like go back into hermit mode when you may feel a little overworked, a little overburdened. Um, Definitely don't be afraid to kind of cut things off and go within and really gather yourself again. So definitely, this kind of been a common theme this year, or for all the groups, is self care and really pouring into yourself and nurturing yourself. So this year, make sure you're nurturing yourself, um, bringing some sort of comfort into your life. Um, I'm seeing somebody with like a really fluffy blanket. So, especially when it comes to your home life, if you do a lot at work, make sure you have a nice and inviting and comforting home to come back to. That's going to really help you out this year, also. You got exploration, bravely open and connect. It is time to get to know others better, learn something new about the people in your life, and allow them to learn something new about you. So I see you this year definitely connecting with others. It's going to be a year of connections. And this has been a common theme amongst the other groups as well, is allowing other people to help you, or maybe for your group, you helping others, um, but also just connecting with others, networking with people, but for sure, making connections with people, and allowing other people to get to know you while you also get to know them. So you may go through a bit of a heart chakra expansion this year too. Um, yeah, I love that for you. You got joy and humor. Enjoy healing laughter. Find threads of joy in your life. Take hold of these threads and follow them. Allow yourself to feel joy and good humor in challenging situations. So, whatever situations you may go through, whatever tough and trying times you may go through, what's going to help you through that is joy and humor. Um, now, for some people, that may be a little toxic, is using humor to kind of get through certain situations, or maybe even uneasy situations, but they may be something that is used to your strength. You may not always know how to take certain situations serious, because even like right now, I'm actually thinking of a situation that to where it's like I probably should not have laughed, but I was a little uncomfortable, so I started laughing, and but me laughing kind of broke the situation up a little bit and helped to ease things out. So you may find yourself in a situation like that to where something may be a little bit uneasy or feel uncomfortable or just a bit weird, and you laughing or using your humor may break the ice. And this may even go when it comes to like certain connections in your life. Um, it's like breaking awkwardness with humor. So using your humor this year is going to be very beneficial for you. So don't be afraid to let your lighthearted side out, or your goofy side out. Don't be afraid to be really goofy this year. Um, Even if other people may look at it as immature, or whatever perceptions, stupid perceptions that other people may place on you, don't let that trump your happiness and your joy here, because it may be something that actually helps somebody else. You got wonder. Oh, this is such a cute card. Be open and curious. Open yourself to wonderment and a feeling of awe. In a space of openness and childlike curiosity, miracles happen and solutions to challenges emerge. Yeah, this just goes what I was just saying with joy and humor. Allow yourself to be open and childlike this year. What's the phrase? Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. So I definitely see you this year, just kind of exploring things, exploring life, exploring others, um, and just allowing yourself to go with the flow of things. Allow yourself to be curious about stuff. Ooh, you got success this year. Let it happen for you. Your prayers and intentions have been received. Now allow for the movement of circumstances to occur so that your wishes can materialize. So change, things are going to be changing, like it says, a change in residency, partner, career, or job is on the cards. So whatever change is happening around you or to you, just know that it is for your success, for things to manifest for you and to become successful for you this year. But things have to change, because again, you've been feeling stagnant and you've been wanting change. So in order for this blessing and manifestations to come in, it's going to require you to okay, so you got moving on right here. So you may be moving on from a different job, or moving on to a different place of residency, or moving on to a different partner. So whatever it is that you're having to leave behind, just know that it's going to be made up with something much better. Like it says, better times are ahead. It may be time to detach from a situation that is no longer serving you. As one phase of your life is ending, another better phase is beginning. So you're going to be moving on from something this year. Um, but whatever it is that you're moving on from or releasing or letting go, just know that something better is going to replace that. All right, group number three. This is your year ahead for you. So let me know how this reading resonates for y'all in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Um, don't forget to like and comment below to enter into the free reading. Um, but I hope y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out.